Have you ever found yourself reflecting on a memory or wishing you could sort through your thoughts after a busy day? Maybe you've noticed that life after 60 feels like it's moving faster, and it's harder to keep track of the moments that matter. If you're over 60, you might be looking for ways to stay sharp, feel connected, and even add a little more joy to your days. What if I told you that something as simple as journaling, yes, just putting pen to paper, could not only boost your mental health, but might even help you live longer? It sounds almost too good to be true, but there's real science behind it. And today, I'm excited to share 4 surprising mental benefits of journaling that you probably didn't know about. These benefits can help you stay mentally sharp, reduce stress, and even improve your outlook on life. Plus, journaling is easy, costs almost nothing, and can fit into even the busiest schedule. So, grab a cozy seat, maybe a cup of tea, and let's dive into the first mental benefit of journaling that can make a big difference for seniors. Let's start by talking about why journaling is so powerful. Especially as we age, your brain is an incredible organ, capable of adapting and staying vibrant well into your later years. But it needs a little care to stay at its best. Journaling is like a workout for your mind. It helps you process emotions, organize thoughts, and keep your memory sharp. Research shows that regular journaling can improve cognitive function, reduce stress, and even support a longer, healthier life by boosting mental and emotional well-being. In this video, we'll explore 4 key mental benefits of journaling: reducing stress and anxiety, improving memory and clarity, boosting emotional resilience, and enhancing self-awareness. Each one is like a gift to your brain. And I'll share stories and practical tips to help you get started, ready to see how journaling can work for you. Let's jump into the first benefit. The first mental benefit of journaling is that it can reduce stress and anxiety. Life after 60 can come with its share of worries. Maybe you're concerned about health, family, or just the busyness of daily life. Those stresses can build up, clouding your mind and making it harder to focus or feel at ease. Journaling gives you a safe space to pour out those thoughts, almost like having a conversation with a trusted friend. Writing about what's on your mind helps your brain process emotions, lowering stress hormones like cortisol, which can otherwise take a toll on your mental health. Studies show that expressive writing, putting your feelings into words, can calm your nervous system and improve your mood, leaving you feeling clearer and more relaxed. Take my friend Margaret, who's 68. She used to feel overwhelmed by her responsibilities, caring for her grandkids, managing doctor's appointments, and keeping up with her volunteer work. She started journaling for just 5 minutes each evening, writing about whatever was on her mind, like a frustrating day or a happy moment with her family. At first, she wasn't sure it would help, but she noticed that getting those thoughts out on paper made her feel lighter, like she'd offloaded her worries. She also found she was sleeping better and feeling less anxious during the day. Margaret says it's like giving her brain a chance to breathe, and she's even started noticing she's more focused during conversations. So, how can you start journaling to reduce stress? It's easier than you might think. Grab a notebook, any kind will do, even a simple spiral one from the dollar store and a pen. Set aside 5 minutes, maybe in the evening or after breakfast, and write about whatever's on your mind. It could be something that's stressing you out, like a busy week, or something you're grateful for, like a sunny day. Don't worry about grammar or spelling. This is just for you. If you're not sure what to write, try starting with a simple prompt, like, "What's one thing that made me smile today?" Or, "What's been on my mind lately?" If writing feels tough, you can even dictate your thoughts into a phone app and write them down later. The key is to let your thoughts flow freely. Try it a few times a week, and you'll likely notice your stress melting away, leaving your mind clearer and calmer. Now, let's move on to the second benefit, which is all about keeping your brain sharp. The second mental benefit of journaling is that it can improve your memory and mental clarity. As we age, it's normal to notice small memory slips, like forgetting a name or misplacing your keys. Journaling is like a workout for your brain's memory centers, helping you organize thoughts and strengthen recall. When you write about your day or reflect on experiences, you're engaging the parts of your brain responsible for memory and processing information. Research shows that regular writing can enhance cognitive function, helping you stay sharp and even potentially reducing the risk of cognitive decline. My neighbor Tom, who's 71, started journaling after he kept forgetting little details, like what he'd talked about with his friends at their weekly coffee meetup. He began writing a short summary of his day each evening, Just a few sentences about what he did, who he saw, or something interesting that happened. He found that this simple habit helped him remember things better, like the name of a new neighbor or the plot of a book he was reading. Tom says it's like his journal acts as a backup for his brain, and he feels more confident in his memory. Plus, he enjoys looking back at his entries to relive happy moments, which gives his brain an extra boost. Here's how you can journal for better memory. Pick a consistent time, like after dinner, and spend 5 to 10 minutes writing about your day. You don't need to write a novel. Just jot down a few key moments, like went for a walk in the park, or had a great chat with my daughter. If you want to make it fun, try adding a small detail, like what the weather was like, or how a meal tasted. You can also use prompts, like, what's one thing I learned today? Or, what made today special? If writing by hand is tough, try typing on a computer or using a voice-to-text app. Keep your journal in a handy spot, like by your bedside, so it's easy to pick up. Even a few minutes a day can help your brain stay sharp and make those memory slips less frequent. With memory in mind, let's explore the third benefit, which can help you handle life's ups and downs. The third mental benefit of journaling is that it boosts emotional resilience. Life after 60 can bring changes, retirement, health challenges, or shifts in relationships that can sometimes leave you feeling off balance. Journaling helps you process those emotions, making it easier to bounce back from tough moments. Writing about your feelings strengthens your emotional awareness, which helps your brain manage stress and stay positive. Studies suggest that expressive writing can improve mood and even support physical health by reducing the impact of stress on your body, which may contribute to a longer life. Let me tell you about my friend Clara, who's 66. After her husband passed away, she struggled with feelings of sadness and loneliness. A friend suggested she try journaling, so Clara started writing about her emotions each morning, even if it was just a sentence or two, like, I miss him today, but I'm grateful for our memories. Over time, she found that writing helped her process her grief and focus on the good moments, like time with her grandkids. She noticed she was better able to handle tough days and felt more hopeful about the future. Clara says journaling is like a safe space where she can be honest with herself, and it's made her stronger emotionally. To journal for emotional resilience, set aside a few minutes each day, maybe in the morning or before bed, and write about how you're feeling. It could be about a challenge, like a health worry, or a joy, like a family visit. Don't censor yourself. Let your emotions flow onto the page. If you're not sure where to start, try a prompt like, what's one thing I'm grateful for today? Or, what's been tough lately, and how can I move forward? You can write in a notebook, on a computer, or even in a note on your phone. If emotions feel heavy, start with something light, like writing about a happy memory. Try this a few times a week, and you'll likely find it easier to navigate life's challenges with a clearer, stronger mind. Now, let's talk about the fourth benefit, which is all about getting to know yourself better. The fourth mental benefit of journaling is that it enhances self-awareness. As we age, it's easy to get caught up in routines and lose sight of what makes us tick, what we enjoy, what we want, or what's important to us. Journaling is like holding up a mirror to your thoughts, helping you understand yourself better and stay connected to your goals and values. This self-awareness boosts your mental clarity and can even improve your relationships by helping you communicate more clearly. Research shows that reflective writing can enhance cognitive function and emotional well-being, which supports a healthier, longer life. My cousin George, who's 73, started journaling after he retired and felt a bit lost without his work routine. He began writing about what he wanted from his day's things, like spending time with family, gardening, or learning something new. He'd write a few sentences each evening, like, I loved planting tomatoes today, or I want to call my old friend this week. This helped him realize what brought him joy and gave him a sense of purpose. George says journaling helped him feel more in tune with himself, and he's noticed he's better at making decisions and remembering what matters to him. To journal for self-awareness, spend 5 to 10 minutes a day writing about your thoughts, dreams, or goals. You don't need to write anything profound. Just reflect on what's important to you. Try prompts like, what made me happy today? Or, what's one thing I'd love to do this week? Keep a notebook handy or use a digital app if that's easier. If writing feels daunting, start Start with a sentence or two, like, I enjoyed my walk today, or I'm looking forward to seeing my grandkids. You can also write about past memories or future plans to connect with your sense of self. Try this a few times a week, and you'll likely feel more grounded and clear about what matters to you. Now that we've covered all 4 benefits, let's bring it all together. These 4 mental benefits of journaling, reducing stress and anxiety, improving memory and clarity, boosting emotional resilience, and enhancing self-awareness are like a daily gift to your brain. They work together to keep your mind sharp, your emotions balanced, and your life vibrant. You don't need to journal for hours. Even a few minutes a day can make a big difference. Think of it like tending a garden. Each entry is a small act of care that helps your brain bloom. Start with a simple notebook and a few sentences, and see how it feels. Your brain will thank you with clearer thoughts, a brighter mood, and a stronger sense of self. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever tried journaling, or are you curious to give it a go? Maybe you've got a favorite way to reflect on your day. Share it with us. Your story could inspire someone else to pick up a pen. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips on living your best life at any age. Your brain is an incredible part of who you are, and with a little journaling, you can keep it thriving for years to come. Here's to a sharper, happier. You keep writing and keep shining.